Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. It's definitely later than Valentine's Day, but all of February feels like Valentine's Day to me. I love this month and I love this holiday. So we're gonna talk a little bit about Unlucky in Love, which was Garden Of's Valentine's Day party, and it was so much fun. I had a very specific vision for this. Valentine's Day is how we kicked off Garden of in the very beginning when we launched. And it's also just like, I first got into hosting, it was around Valentine's Day. Like it was always surrounding Valentine's Day parties. So I love it. I love, but you've never heard that one before. No, but it was just really fun. And I had a lot of visions for what I wanted it to be, especially aesthetically. I wanted U-Hauls to be involved. I knew I wanted a lot to do.
Wow. Amazing work. Wake it up.
I feel like I'm really honing in this like ADHD style of partying, which works great for my brain and great for gay people in general. And I feel like I really tapped into that after the Sapphic Salon because someone literally was like, there's too much going on here. And I was like, no, it's an ADHD party. There's something to do no matter what. That was absolutely phenomenal. We had such an amazing cast. DJ Nanoos and Peri were on the decks. They were so incredible. We had U-Hauls, we had craft stations, we had photo ops and installs that I was working on for ages. Right. You got this. You're killing it.
You need some earplugs.
The way I'm literally the type of pet owner where like she's doing nothing, by the way, and I'm like, oh.
Who's good at making decisions?
We literally are just like putting our friends in charge of like vlogging.
Overall, it was a super fun party. Love my girlies backstage. Lesbian Manelli was nice enough to help us film so much behind the scenes content, so you can thank her for all of this.
And then you do this. And then you go. Oh, that's a little puss. Hey boo. That's fab.
Oh, hey boo.
She kind of feels like sentient. No.
But it was a lovely party to just kind of like get to be with people, get to know the community a little bit more, which is what I want the parties to always feel like. Like I love my job the most when we are in the middle of an event. It is harder outside of events just because we're like dealing with much like every collective owner or community organizer ever, so much online input and feedback and rudeness. I've been watching several other collective owners like deal with it this week, and I'm just like, oh my God, some of y'all need to touch grass for real, or like learn how to give feedback in a way that isn't just like the most aggressive and dejecting thing ever, because oh my God, the negative voices really are the loudest. Anyway, I digress. My love goes out to these other collective owners that I've been seeing deal with it this week. But yeah, when you're like at an actual event, you forget about all of that. Like that really is what it's all for. So I always am just like so happy to be at an event and actually like be enjoying the fruits of my labors, and like the fruits of my labors being just like enjoying watching. Like it makes me so happy to see people connect, build community, build new friendships. So yeah, trying to focus on how I feel at the events, because that really is like what keeps me going. Really immersive parties like this, all I can really hope for is that we break even. I've been talking a lot about this personally, also like honestly in the DMs, because as I've talked about before on this channel, I think people think you make a lot of money doing events like this, and you just simply do not. My priority always with any money coming into Garden of is that the team gets paid, pay rent on the studio. At the very bottom, with the scraps of money left, I sometimes pay myself. Like I very often earn like $5 to $10 an hour for working hundreds of hours, and I don't say that I'm going to be like, feel bad for me, I choose to do this, but just a little perspective, a little reminder that like this is not something you're gonna do for the money, nor is it something I do for the money. That's why we do so many things with Garden of, is I have to do quantity in order to like keep myself afloat personally. But anyway, it was an amazing party. I loved it from start to finish. And then we're taking a little bit of a break in March, which I'm feeling really, really excited about. I need a break from like big parties and planning. It's a lot of work, especially when we've had so many like elaborate parties lately, whether that be for Hockey House, period 1 or 2, or Unlucky in Love. Like those were all major lifts of parties. So no Garden of Parties in March. And then we're coming back in April for our 1 year, which is going to be so crazy. And for so many reasons, I literally can't believe Garden of is a year old. I'm really, really excited. So in March, we're going to be focusing on more like community things, classes, come co-work in the studio, things like that. But I'm about to move into a new apartment. I found a gorgeous apartment in an old church. I'm really, really excited about. So we're kind of like moving into a new chapter. It's also still the beginning of the year. I turned 30 in December. So I'm going to be making a lot of changes, and I'm really happy to kind of like have March off, focus on those things, get settled in the new apartment, focus a little bit more on content production. Also, I'm just doing a lot of reevaluating of like what I want this next decade of my life to look like, this new chapter with me moving. So we'll see. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. I think there's going to be an element just kind of like keeping my head down, working over the next month, kind of keeping to myself. I say that now, but I'm sure I'll like keep to myself for a week and then be bored and then be back in everyone's ears. But you online will probably see me more. I'm gonna be like in my apartment. I'm really, really excited about. I'm trying to work on like securing a couple more partnerships while I furnish the new apartment. I don't have a couch. This is Seth's couch. So just stuff like that. Like I need to refurnish. This is gonna be a new chapter. My first apartment in my 30s. Also my first time living alone in Chicago. I have lived alone for years and years before Chicago, but I'm excited to live alone again. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot going on. I'm like taking my health more seriously because similar to when I turned 27, I turned 30 and then I like threw my back out twice within a month. So there's a lot going on. I also haven't done a great job at like actually visiting my 2026 goals and resolutions. I've been really good at checking on them like once a month, but I'm like, I need to do better at actually checking on them once a week. I'm also trying to schedule out my personal days, so like designating Monday as like a content production day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, the studio is closed now, so I can work on personal projects. I personally just bought some more oil paints, some oil paints because I used to paint a lot growing up and I haven't painted in years. And I've been trying to make myself like acrylic paint and I hate it. Can I be honest? I absolutely hate it. And I have been trying for so long to make myself like it, and it just resulted in me not painting at all. So we're gonna try oils again because I really loved oils growing up. I just caught Cora eating Mimi's food. But yeah, that's kind of everything. I'm going to LA soon, which I'm really, really excited about. I also just went to New York to tour some venues, so TBD, but Garden of might be going to some different coasts this year. But yeah, kind of moving in a quality over quantity direction over the next couple months, specifically this next month with the move. So I'm really excited to take you guys along with me. I'm also locking into being a planner girl. I made a little like what's in my Sula TikTok the other day, but I also did just redesign my planner. So maybe I'll do a little Sula haul for you guys now that I have my Sula kind of stacked out. Carved a new stamp this week. That was kind of the tea. Anywho, we'll see you soon with a little LA vlog. Maybe a Sula haul, little update on the crafts I've been doing. Okay, love you, bye.